Hey, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to hit all the points south of Daytona, and the video is in particular for people who haven't been to Bike Week or Biketoberfest, and to give you an idea of where to go and some of the more popular places south of Daytona. I might do a north of Daytona video also, so look for that one in the future as well. Thanks for tuning in. From the Main Street area, where all the action is on Bike Week, or most of the action, if you head south on State Road A1A, also known locally as South Atlantic Avenue, you'll come up to this traffic light at Dunlawton Avenue, and you want to turn right and head over the bridge. Before we head over the bridge, I'll go ahead and take you down underneath the bridge, what we call down under. There's a couple of restaurants right on the water, and another restaurant right near the water, and a small dairy bar that you can hit up. The restaurants on the water have really beautiful sunsets, so we'll go down there and give that a quick check before we head over the bridge. So what you do is just kind of bear to the right rather than going over the bridge once you pass the traffic light. There's a little dairy bar. And down here we have a local restaurant. There's two of them in town, one up in Ormond and one down here in Port Orange near the bridge, called Jimmy Hula's. They got some good stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then right here on the water is DJ's Deck. They have a large cheeky hut and super beautiful sunsets right here. You got the local commercial boats that pull in there and offload their seafood for the local seafood distributor. And then we'll go over here, also another waterfront place, Our Deck Down Under. And they've got a nice deck out back as well, with views of the ocean and the sunset. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and head back up here and cross the bridge like I mentioned earlier. Basically what you do is just kind of make a circle underneath the bridge, and then turn left, and then turn left and go eastbound on Dunlawton again. Alright, we made a left, and now we're waiting to make another left to go back over the bridge that way. Beautiful view from up here. Pardon all the wind noise. Super breezy out today. We had some severe weather come through last night, and cooled it down real nice. Beautiful riding weather. There's a bunch of motorcycles out for it being a work day. I guess they're all either retired already, or they said, I feel a little sick, boss. I'm not coming in today. Over here on the left is a place called Catfish's, also right on the water. They've got a couple of bars in there, a salad bar, a fixins bar, and seafood and just general food. Or food in general, I guess would be the right way to say it. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to US 1, also known as Ridgewood Avenue, South Ridgewood Avenue. And we're going to hook a left and go ahead and head southward through Port Orange. And I'll point out some of the places down there that might be of interest to motorcyclists and people visiting. There's a, let's see, two restaurants down that way, and a couple tattoo parlors if you're wanting to get a tattoo while you're in town. And then we'll go down through the Three Bridges area and hit New Smyrna Beach. and go over to Beachside to the popular areas over there. So I'm going to take a left here at US 1 on Ridgewood Avenue after crossing the bridge. Crazy sign lady over there. Oh yeah, there's also this Mexican place right here on the left, La Cantina. Used to be Panhead's Pizza. I don't know if they went out of business or moved locations or not, but they're not there anymore. And over here on the right, all right, dude, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make me stop? Come on, my God. Okay, over here on the right, like I was saying, Port Orange Tattoo. Shortly after turning, and we'll go a little bit further down. Over here on the right is another tattoo spot. Hold Fast Tattoos. And that was on the left, yeah. Over here on the right is the original First Turn restaurant. We'll pull in here. They've got this cool little area where they have live music, a bar, and they bring your food out from the kitchen inside. And then there's the main restaurant itself, where inside they have a bunch of Dale Earnhardt memorabilia. And it's slow because it's about 11 o'clock on a Friday, so not that busy right now, but normally this place is packed during bike week. And they have chickens wandering around out here. Don't see them right now. It's probably hiding from the cold. And we'll go ahead up here to US 1 and head south again. Alright. And a real short distance after that is a popular bar called The Boat. They have a good following, especially on the weekends and evenings down here. Motorcyclists primarily. And down here on the, did I say on the right or on the left? I don't know, I'm getting all screwed up today. Anyway, a little bit further south from there, there's my buddy's gun shop here on the right. Stop in and see them at Gunfire Incorporated. Hopefully that won't get my video deleted from YouTube for saying the word G-U-N. We'll see. And if you're down this way for breakfast, on the right-hand side, there's this place called Tim's Corner in this little plaza here, right by the car wash. Really popular for breakfast and lunch. And a little bit further down the road from that is the Last Resort Bar, which I've got a video out from the recent bike show that they had there. It was really cool. And that's where the serial killer Eileen Wuornos was picked up by law enforcement. There's that movie called Monster, starring Charlize Theron, and that's the character she's playing in that. Eileen Wuornos, female serial killer. Now we'll go ahead and head further south on US 1. It'll turn into Old Dixie Highway name-wise once we get out of Port Orange, heading down into New Smyrna Beach. There's a nice little bar here on the right-hand side, just past the intersection of Nova Road, just past Last Resort. And it's called Winter's Bar on the right. And over here on the left, just before we hit the bridges, is Hidden Treasure. They also have a place down in Ponce Inlet on the inlet on the water. And they rent kayaks there. They're right on Rose Bay. And like I said before, it's a beautiful day out here in Florida. A little bit chilly for Florida, but beautiful for Florida compared to what you guys are dealing with up north. Lots of bikes out on the road today. Looks like most of these guys are from out of state. Maybe they're down here early. Maybe they're just passing through. Look like all those tags are from out of state. And they call this area the Three Bridges area. Passes over a couple little bays that empty out into the river. Beautiful scenery. Kind of hard to see because of the trees right now. Hopefully you're catching some of it. Way over there in the distance is the lighthouse. I might go ahead and do a video of that for this year. I did one for the Ponce Inlet area last year. If you look through my videos, you can find that. And just past this mobile Circle K station and the Bottoms Up Strip Club, on the right hand side, just before you hit the airport here, if you turn right on South Street, down that road there, that's the back way to get to the Cabbage Patch. It's a nice country ride once you get out of that neighborhood. We'll continue south on US 1, South Dixie Highway. Got the Lost Lagoon Grill over here on the right near the airport. I hear it's okay. I have not been to it in a long time. They've had several changes of names and owners over the years. Super crosswind here. Got a pretty good breeze howling. You can probably hear the wind buffeting the side of my helmet. And we'll head into New Smyrna here shortly. We'll reduce our speed. Shortly after you get into New Smyrna Beach, on the left-hand side is Pappas Drive-In Restaurant. It's kind of one of those old-school drive-up restaurants that you would think of from the mid-1900s. They got good food there. It's kind of like a comfort food menu. Got the old-school Dairy Queen over there. Okay, the second traffic light you come to after you've gotten into New Smyrna Beach is Wayne Avenue. We're going to take a left there. It's a lot nicer down this way. Speed limit's a little bit lower, but pretty drive down along the river. What we're going to do is we're going to cross back over the river down here in New Smyrna Beach and check out Flagler Avenue. A lot of bars and restaurants down there. Oh, that's okay. I wasn't here. Go ahead and cross. And be careful here. You got to bear to the right or you'll wind up in the river. Nice pretty view out there. I think this is Riverside Drive, if I remember correctly, on this portion. And next we're going to turn left at this traffic light, first one you come to. It's at the Mason Lodge. And we're going to turn left on Washington Street. Go across the North Causeway. And cross over the bridge onto Flagler Avenue. Once you start seeing all these sailboats, you'll know that you're in the right spot. Over here on the left is Merks Bar and Grill, and on the right is Outriggers. Outriggers is on the water. Merks is a pretty popular local bar. They got good food, plenty of TVs to watch any sporting events that might be going on. And we'll go ahead and cross over the bridge. This is a drawbridge, so be aware if you're not used to driving over the graded ones. This is a graded drawbridge. You don't have to hang on too tight, but when you cross over, you got to pay attention. They get you a little bit squirrely. And there's a bunch of bars and restaurants down here, gift shops, surf shops. There's one over there. Pizza place here on the right. Got the Third Wave restaurant on the left. There's Hampton Inn down here. Clancy's Cantina over here on the right. Courtyard Bar and Grill. Got Traders up here on the right. There's Traders, this gray building here. Last time I was in there, it was pretty nice. They got pool tables and a bar. Pretty popular. Got Tate and O'Brien's on the left. And the two-story building with the flags is Flagler Tavern. Got a bar, live entertainment inside. Nice outside seating, top and bottom. Really popular place. Normally it's not this bad now, but I don't know what's going on up in front of us here. We're just crawling along. I guess somebody's sightseeing too. Got ice cream shop on the left. Couple of surf shops. Ocean Breeze is right here on the right. Got a deck up top. The Breakers restaurant is right there on the ocean, right by the beach entryway. And there's public parking right over there, Flagler Boardwalk. And on the right we have the Crow's Nest. Nice view of the ocean up top there. But anyway, this is New Smyrna Beach's Flagler Avenue area, so if you're interested, come on down this way. Got the ocean right over there. Grab yourself some lunch or some dinner. Tune in for my next video, what to do on Bike Week 2020 for the north side. I'll be doing that one shortly and putting it out after this one hits the YouTube. Ride safe, and as always, wear your helmet. See you later. Bye-bye.